Hi everyone, my name is Mika. I'm from the company Driving License Urgent in Georgia, and today I will sum up everything you need to know about the new work permit, labor permit, whatever you call it, regulation in Georgia that started being active from the 1st of March 2026. Every foreigner in Georgia is bamboozled right now with regulations that are changing every day. They're requesting some new documents from people who already applied, stopping their applications and stuff. So here I've collected most important details. If you've never heard about it yet, but you already have a company in Georgia, then this is the video that you need to finish 100%. And if you need any help in applying for the working permit in Georgia, just let us know and we will help you with that process. So in general, what is this law about? Georgia decided to regulate foreign business activity in Georgia stricter than it used to be. Let's say before 1st of March, there wasn't much of regulation. You could just come and open your individual entrepreneur, earn money, pay taxes, and that was it. That was super simple, very nice, very comfortable. That brought a lot of foreigners to Georgia to legally run their businesses from the Georgian legal financial jurisdiction. Now from the 1st of March, everything changed. Every foreigner who opens a business in Georgia or already has a business in Georgia that was registered and was running for all previous years needs to get a working permit that adds an additional complexity layer. You need to go through an interview, you need to write an application. If you're opening your business after 1st of March, you also need to submit a business plan so that Georgian authorities know that you mean it seriously and you really have a plan of what you want to do with your business, what you want to earn, and they will be deciding if they will be granting you the working permit or not. What is important to know? If your company was registered before 1st of March, if your individual entrepreneur entity was active before 1st of March, it means that you have time until 1st of May to get the working permit. If your company is registered after 1st of March, then the work permit regulation starts immediately. So you don't have time until 1st of May. You need to start getting the working permit right after 1st of March before you earn your first money. Otherwise, it's illegal and you will be fined with 2,000 gel. And if you get the second fine, it's 4,000 gel and so on. So I wouldn't recommend getting fined in Georgia, right? Because it can also have negative impact on your later applications. So until 1st of May for the ones who got it before. After 1st of March, you need a business plan and everything else that you needed anyways before that, CV and video interview and so on and so on. If you're already in Georgia, if you live in Georgia and run your business in Georgia, then after getting the working permit, you will also need to apply either for D1 visa or for the residence permit. As of now, most people say, most law firms, they say that you cannot get a D1 work visa from inside Georgia. There is very different information coming in. So some say that it's possible, some say that it's not possible. Analyzing all information stand today, 24th of March 2026. They will take your documents for the application, but if you entered visa-free, if you entered Georgia without visa, as most EU citizens, Americans and so on, you have this 1 year of visa-free stay in Georgia. If it's your case, they will not grant you a D1 work visa inside Georgia. So you need to exit, apply in another country, and then after you get it granted, come back to Georgia. Then you'll have, depending on what time your visa was giving you for, 90 days. Some say it can be given for 6 months to up to 12 months. If you got it for a longer period, you can work and live in Georgia as long as this visa allows. But I would say around 50 days before the visa ends, you need to either get out and prolong your visa again, or you need to apply for the residence permit. And for residence permit, you need to tax more than 50,000 lari in Georgia. This is around 16,000 euros, which is not too much if you're running a stable business. It means you've paid around 500 lari in taxes in Georgia, which is 1% from 50K if you're having a small business status in Georgia. So, if you qualify for the 50K in taxes, 500 lira in taxes, then you can apply for the residence permit. Normally, if you're in Georgia and you get the work permit, you have 10 days to apply for the residence permit after you got the work permit. So for those who don't fit the requirement of 50K lari, you need to leave Georgia, get the D1 visa, and then come back and then apply for residence permit after you meet the requirements, or keep leaving and coming back. If you qualify for a 50K, then you can apply for residence permit, and if your residence permit is approved, then you're all good. You have residence permit and working permit. That's the perfect combination. Or D1 visa and working permit. But you cannot live in Georgia, work in Georgia, have your activity being fulfilled in Georgia and only have working permit. You need an additional document right now, either residence permit or D1 visa. If you are not living in Georgia, you're not even visiting Georgia ever, you're working completely online, you still need working permit, but you don't need residence permit or D1 visa, right? As long as you're not entering Georgia, you don't need any additional document to your working permit, but you still need the working permit, okay? Exemptions to the working permit are the following categories. It's investment residence permit if you invested more than 300K into Georgian economy, but you probably wouldn't be watching this video on YouTube if you would have the investment residence permit. Also permanent residence permit, you don't need the work permit for yourself. Specially accredited journalists, diplomats, and asylum seekers, they don't need the working permit, so you can still work without the working permit. Everyone else, there are some other like small specific categories, but in general, if you're a regular individual entrepreneur in Georgia or you have an LLC, you need a working permit in any case. So if you have like a very specific situation, you can text us, write in the comments, and we'll try to help you, but everyone else need that. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I hope this clarifies the process for you and the requirements. If you need any help in getting the work permit, let us know in the comments or text us through the information in the YouTube channel description. We'll be glad to assist you in that process. And until then, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. If there will be any new updates, we'll let you know. There is not so much content in English about it. Mostly it's in Russian, or well, Georgians don't need it, so there's no content in Georgian, but most of the content that I'm reading about it is in Russian, and I realized there is no content in English or in German, so I decided to create that for you, not to get you paying 2,000 gel to the Georgian government. Yeah,